If you know someone who
Yeah.
likes the Beverly. I don't know anyone. Do you?
I know no one, but there should be a support group. We could form it for them.
We want to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Touring and Cruises. Here's something you might not know. Booking with a travel advisor doesn't cost you anything. Disney pays them after you travel. You'll pay the same price you see online, but Touring and Cruises adds an enhanced level of service. Their expert advisors watch for discounts and apply them automatically, even after you book. And it's not just Disney. They can help with cruises, Universal, and all kinds of vacations. Whether you want help planning it all or just someone in your corner if plans change, they're here to help. And yes, they'll wait on hold with Disney 4 hours, so you don't have to. So when you're ready to plan your next trip, head to touringandcruises.com and tell them Rope Drop Radio sent you. Now, let's rope drop.
Helping you navigate the Disney parks.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
You're listening to Rope Drop Radio.
Welcome to another Rope Drop Radio. I am Doug McKnight here with Lauren Shield. And Lauren, you're getting ready to go on a trip, aren't you?
I am. Yes, I'm very excited. It is our fall break, so we are going to go leave tomorrow. I have a lot of packing left to do, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I know. At last minute. It's just hard when it's during the school year, too, because we had a band performance. We had a swim meet this weekend. But we're going to do one day at Epic. We're traveling with 2 other families, and they have not experienced Epic before. So that was kind of the deciding factor. And we are actually going to do a non-private VIP tour. So
Okay.
I'll let you know how that goes. I'm pretty excited about that. And then we are getting on Utopia of the Seas, which is Royals. They call it like their big weekend getaway ship.
Yeah,
It's a
the weekend
big
ship.
Yep.
So-
And it does 3 nights, Friday through Monday, and then 4 nights, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So
I've just
My
been
kids-
busy with band contests, so...
yeah, you guys had a lot of band stuff too this weekend, right?
Yeah, we had a contest where they have preliminaries and then finals, and I'm not built for that. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not built for that. But we have state this Saturday upcoming, so and then marching band season is behind us, and
so
then
you're
it's
getting close.
on to speech season.
Are both kids still in band? They are,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So all 3 kids do band. One at KU and the college band, the Marching Jayhawks, as they are called.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 are in high school band. So
all
Yeah,
the band things.
all the
had a
band.
concert today. Our band is so big in the junior high that they had to have 3 different concerts tonight.
did you have to
So-
go to all 3?
No. So
That's
that was
ideal.
very good.
That's
So
good.
we got the last time slot, and it went based on what period they have band. So
That makes
it was
sense.
a mixture of 7th and 8th graders, but we went last. So apparently the next concert we get to go first.
Oh, congratulations.
I know.
Better
I guess I should be
parking.
excited about that.
I
Parking
don't
wasn't too
know.
bad.
Well, there you go. There you go. And we're going to talk a little more about your upcoming trip on the after show for the patrons.
Yes, we love our Patreons. We had a big Patreon week this week. 4
Yeah.
new Patreons. So thank you so much. We appreciate the support. Thank you to Catherine Jeffrey, Angela C. Hampton, Diana Valenti. Hopefully I said your name correctly.
Nailed it.
And awesome. And Rachel Greer. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon community. Thank you to all of our Patreons. You can come check us out at patreon.com. We have weekly bonus after shows where we talk unfiltered. Doug does the news once a week, and you have a chance to win a $25 Disney gift card quarterly.
Did you see the title of the news episode this week?
I was so busy. No. So what is the title
Okay.
this week?
I don't remember the exact title, but it was something like Disney hates preschoolers or toddlers or something to that effect.
Oh, I did. Wasn't it like RIP Disney Junior?
Yeah, I don't remember what was in that might have been in the body of it or the title. I don't know, but they
Was
hate
it about the
that
construction?
No, well, that too, but not really. That's old news. Play and Dine.
Oh, yeah.
Play and Dine.
That is RIP for Disney
Yeah,
Junior.
I'm going to miss it. We ate there
I-
a lot when the kids were little.
I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised, but yeah, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens there.
I think it's because the characters aren't meeting out in the park. So like they were just going to keep the costumes around for the meal. So it was like we're just going to
Yeah.
retire these costumes, like less maintenance, which, come on, Disney. Anyway,
They
yeah,
just
that's on the
needed a Bluey
news.
breakfast, but whatever. They don't care what I say.
They could put Bluey in every restaurant and still it'd be hard to get, probably. So
100%.
come on, Disney, get your act together. Anyway, Patreon's a great way to support the show, and you get all kinds of extra content. Another great way to support the show is just to make sure you're subscribed. Click the little button that like follows or subscribes, depending on what app you're on, or even on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, because then you see this.
I
That
don't
was
know
my
if the
face.
people
I was
wanna
pointing at
see
my
that.
face. I don't think people do.
I'm teasing.
But, you know, face for radio. It's now on video, though. And another great thing to do is leave a 5-star review, and we will read it on air and love you forever. So this week's 5-star review is titled Favorite Disney Podcast by Rebish21.
I love when they use hard names.
Rebish.
Always use hard names. Love it.
You know, I'm going to point out my dentist friends have been using easy names on purpose. Just saying. It's coming up. Keep
They know you
coming,
struggle.
dentists. Keep coming, DDSs, DMDs. All right. Anyway, Rope Drop has been on my side for many years now. From single Disney adult to a honeymoon at Walt Disney World to our first trip with our daughter. Booked and planned with Lauren. I look forward to the new episode each week and love how unique the topics can be, or how unique the topics can often be. I consider myself an armchair Disney expert, yet I still learn from and enjoy listening to Lauren and Doug each week. I struggled at reading that one for some reason, but that was a fantastic review.
That was a great review. I love like life stages, Disney, love it.
Right? They've been with Rope Drop for single adult to honeymoon to trip with a daughter. That's fantastic.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about just straight up tips today. 10 Disney hacks that are going to save you some time, save you some money, get you through the parks better after this break. Hey, Nebraska rope droppers. Getting to the magic just got easier. The Lincoln Airport now offers nonstop flights to Orlando twice a week on Breeze Airways. Every Wednesday and Saturday. Skip the layovers and get straight to Mickey faster than ever. I've flown Breeze myself. It's a great experience with one of the youngest fleets in the sky, flying only Airbus A220s. So next time you're planning a Disney vacation, start at Lincoln Airport, your shortcut to the magic. And we are back. All right, Lauren, welcome back. We're back from the ad break.
I went really far away.
You did. So we got some hacks to talk about. We compiled a list, both of us. We worked very hard, feverishly on this list. Hopefully everybody appreciates it.
Did you work hard on the list?
I let you make it, then I edited it and gave my 2 cents.
You added a few things in.
I did.
I've had it going on for a few days now.
Yes.
You looked at it for the first time today.
Yes, correct. Anyway, you know, I think all these are things that if you want to have a successful Disney trip, these are things that you need to be doing. You need to check all of these boxes, except maybe like 1 or 2 of them, depending on your situation. But for the most part, to have a great trip, these are the fundamentals. Would you agree?
Yes. Yeah. So we try to pick things that would save you money or time. And that is always what people are trying to save when they go to Walt Disney World.
Or sanity. Maybe even some sanity.
That too. 100%.
Right? So
anytime
it's not
you save
all the
time.
tips.
Yeah. Whenever you save time, that does save your sanity.
It does. It really does. So we're going to alternate who's sharing them, and then we'll comment, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to kick it off with number 10. All right, here we go. Use mobile order at quick service restaurants. It's a time saver.
It's a huge time saver. I did want to add, because this is sad. There are some Starbucks. There is a Starbucks location at each park. Starbucks does not do mobile order. And every time I go in there, I'm very sad about that. I get why not, because it's too crowded and there's too many people. But mobile order is amazing. You can use it at the counter service restaurants. Most of them have it, not all. I was very surprised when we went on our last trip. because we have an allergy now that we're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
So we mostly still could mobile order, but occasionally we had to go talk to someone and ask a question. There is a lot of people not using it, and they don't have allergies.
Right.
Like we'd be in line and they would just be like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, I can't believe that people still do it this way. Like unless you have a concern.
I think the thing is people don't understand the value of the tool that is the My Disney Experience app. And I think that's what really this hack or tip comes down to is exploring that app before you go. Know how to get from dining to attractions to showtimes to characters. When you're looking at the map, you can kind of scroll across to all the different categories and zoom in on that map, and you can mobile order that way. Or you can get at it from the dining portal. Like there's multiple ways to every different thing on the app. And the more you know, the more it's going to benefit you. And make a couple practice orders at home before you ever go. So
yeah, I think that's good. So we usually order like mid-morning, like as the lines start to kind of get longer as people come into the park. So like at 10 or 10:30, I am putting my mobile order in. It's not going to make your order go. You get to pick a time, a window in which you want to come back. When you're actually ready to go to the restaurant, you click a button saying, I'm here, prepare my order. So just do it early at like 10 o'clock or something like that. So it's ready to go. When you guys are hungry, you just click a button when you're on your way there.
And you have to pick a window, right? And if you realize you're not going to make that window, you can bump it.
You can modify.
You can move it. You can modify. You can move that time window. It's pretty easy. Even I can do it.
Wow.
And right. Lauren knows I don't, when I go, I'm a passenger princess for the most part. Lauren's experienced this. Michelle takes very good care of me. And she's a professional, right? You're a professional.
Yeah.
You guys are professionals. You do deal with Disney every single day. You're using their website, every single day. I do not. I am an amateur pretending to be a professional. And I'm a passenger princess because I'm on vacation, but I mobile order my own stuff. And it's great. They don't care how old you are. You can mobile order a kid's meal when you're a grown adult. So I think that's another valuable thing. Which
we have both done. Yeah, we've both done that. Yeah. And there are, for the more common allergies, there's allergy menus on there, and you can, we can order gluten-free things and stuff like that. So just use it. It saves so much time because all of a sudden your kids will be starving at like 11 or 12, and to have to go through the whole thing or go wait in a long line is not fun for anybody. So just use mobile order. It's fantastic.
And every restaurant's a little different on the speed at which you click I'm here and you get it. We're not going to break that down. That's a whole other episode. Maybe can we even compile that? Do you think that's something we could do? I don't know. We'll think about that. Maybe we could give our rating of fastest to slowest.
But
that could change by day.
I would say resorts especially deluxe resorts are slow.
Oh, so slow.
They're the worst offenders. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
all right. There you go. Get to know the app. I think that's what that really means, and use the mobile order. All right, Lauren, what's next?
Yes. So this was your pick. I just have to preface that. Club Cool in Epcot is free.
Yes. It's free. So not very well marked. Most people walk right on past, don't even realize what's in there. So did you know, Lauren, the weather in Florida is hot usually?
Usually, yes, I did know that.
Yeah, and so it's nice to be able to walk into air conditioning, get a nice, cool, refreshing little Dixie cup of weird soda from around the world. It's Club Cool. It's cool.
It is. And the floor is sticky.
Oh, so sticky.
When you go in there.
It's
if you are mad... It is. It's gross. If you're mad at a family member, that is a good time if they've never been before to have them try the Beverly.
Yes.
Right? It is the grossest drink ever.
So you're listening to this podcast. So clearly you're the planner of the group. You're the expert of the group because you're listening to us right now. God bless you. But you have that spouse or that sibling that's going with you that like the day before they're like, I don't know that we should be doing that. And they try to change all the plans and you're not going to let them because you're smarter than that. That's when you go into Club Cool. You're like, I've heard the Beverly is the best. Yes. It's from Italy. You should try it. film it. Please film it because it's horrible. I don't know what it's made out of, but other than painful death of tongue.
I don't know why
ugh.
it's so horrible, but I will try to post it this week, maybe on social media if I'm not too busy. We're traveling, right? But I have a picture of Annie drinking it for the first time, and she's 4 or 5 in the stroller, and she just makes this awful, like, puckering face. And she's like, what did you give me?
Can't trust my
awesome.
parents anymore.
She forgave us quickly. Luckily, she was young enough. I'm pretty sure she forgot. But man, that was nasty. But there are a lot of fun sodas to go try if you wanted something free to do. That I agree, just to get out of the
and
heat.
It changes from year to every other year. Something changes. Like they used to have pineapple Fanta in there. I mean, you could go buy that in America. For a while, they had that. So there are some things you can go in and actually enjoy. It's not all
right.
Beverly.
Just the Beverly's. If you are in the know, don't drink it. If you're angry with someone or want to get back at them for whatever, have them drink it.
Or if you are in the know and you want to see if it is actually bad, let us know. Maybe there's Beverly fans out there. If people can like green and blue milk, somebody likes the Beverly.
Oh, listeners, let us know if you know anyone who knows if you know someone who likes the Beverly. I don't know anyone. Do you?
I know no one, but there should be a support group. We could form it for them.
There should be.
All right, we should probably move on from Club Cool. Epcot. It's right by the Connections shop and across from the eatery, right in that breezeway, kind of tucked back in there. So, all right. All right, number 8, counting down on our way to number 1. Free ice water any quick service location. Lauren, do tell. Free in Disney?
I know. Can you believe it? It happens sometimes. Who knew? Disney does not want you dehydrated. They do not want you to pass out on them. So what they do is they offer free tap water at any of the quick service locations. You can just stop up at the counter, ask for a free ice water. They will give it to you. It's Florida water. It doesn't taste great. So I get
it's cold.
I know. I get the look from Michelle and Alex because I just get the bottled water because I'm a water snob. But there has been times where I'm really hot and sweaty and just need to down some water, and I've drank it and I did it. But yeah, it's a nice thing to know if you're in the parks and you really need some water. You don't have to buy the bottled water if you don't want to. Just go up to any of the counter services and ask for some water.
Yeah. Anywhere with fountain drinks will have free water. That's kind of the thing you're looking for, is if they have fountain drinks, they'll have water. If they only sell bottled water or bottled pop, soda, Coke, whatever we call it, wherever you're at, it's pop. But anyway, if they only have the bottles, they're not going to have free water. And then we would get multiple and fill up a bigger water bottle and take it with us, especially when the kids were younger.
Right. You can bring a refillable water bottle into the parks with you. You can bring snacks. If you have young kids, I would suggest bringing in the snacks because you will be in the middle of a long line when they decide they are terribly hungry and need a snack and you don't want to have to leave. So bring goldfish, pretzels, something like that. Something to hold them over while you guys are waiting in line. Works great.
Yeah. And filling the water bottles with the free water, you feel like you're beating Disney at some sort of contest.
You do. Like you got something for free. When does that ever happen?
It's there's only one other time you get something for free, and that's because it's on Rope Drop Radio at Gaston's when you get extra icing. Tell them Rope Drop Radio will cover it.
Yes.
That's
free
the only
icing
other free
on
thing.
us.
Yes.
That's true. Water and icing.
Water and icing. We should put that on a shirt. Okay. What's next, Lauren?
So if you have young kids or older kids or whoever who is really into the characters and you want to not wait in hour-long lines to meet those said characters, character dining is a great way to go. You see all the characters. If you look at the website, you can figure out what characters mostly or usually visit certain restaurants and kind of go from there. But that is a huge time saver because you need to eat anyway. So you might as well eat and then get to see the characters while you're there. We did it a lot when my kids were young because they were heavy into the characters and I did not want to wait in the hour-long line. Sometimes it's longer, especially if you want to see princesses. So we did a lot of character dining and just knocked it out when we were eating and it was fantastic.
Like you said, you got to eat. Might as well eat and hug at the same time.
Yep, it's true. And usually it's like buffets and stuff like that. So it's kind of bottomless food.
Yeah. And the ones where they do family style are my favorite character meals. So
Yeah.
like Garden Grill is a family style, and there's some
Yeah.
others that then you don't have to worry about getting up and missing the characters. That's the most stressful thing, but
That is stressful with the buffet. Yeah.
but man,
Yeah.
Cape May, we did the Cape May breakfast on
Yeah.
our run trip, and man, that omelet station still is just hanging out up here in the old noggin about how good it was. That was like that omelet that perked me up that day after running 10 miles.
It's good. It's one of our favorites. We were there on our last trip, so I went again. It's a family favorite.
It has
and they have
everything.
Fun characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see them in different outfits. So they're in their beach attire there. That's really fun too. I know Michelle's into that too when they have the different outfits.
Yes, that's one thing that Michelle likes about cruising is like you go to different countries and you see them in different outfits. So yeah, character meals have unique outfits, so collect them all. Like if you want to see Farmer Mickey, you're only going to do that at Garden Grill, right?
That is true. That is true. And so Hollywood and Vine, what we were talking about, RIP Disney Junior Breakfast, right? That's gone. But the characters for lunch and dinner, they're themed. They have like 4 different themes, I think, throughout the year. So like they have their Halloween stuff on, and then they have them in their Christmas stuff. They have springtime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
they
missing
have
something.
5 themes.
What's the other 2?
So they have their classic Hollywood.
Oh,
springtime, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
What's that Thanksgiving?
They don't have Thanksgiving. I was seeing for listening. So Christmas is Thanksgiving.
Right.
I can't remember the 5th, but I said it on the news this week. I know that. That's why I know there's 5. Is because I was like, oh, there's 5.
I think there is 5, but I'm blanking on what the other one is.
Summertime. There's a summertime outfit.
You said that one.
Oh, there's springtime, summertime, and classic Hollywood.
Oh, springtime and summertime. I think we did not differentiate that.
Yeah, because springtime would look like, they're not going to call it this, but it's Easter attire, right? Like your pastels and things like that. Like what you would think of as a traditional Eastery type outfit, but they're not going to call it that, even though they do call Christmas. But
they do.
I digress, right?
But that's when we're there for holidays. That's we like to go there because then you got like your holiday pictures with their outfit on.
You got your Christmas Mickey, Minnie, and others. And we have eaten there on Thanksgiving, and they have a great Thanksgiving menu, like a one-off Thanksgiving. Granted, they're still in Christmas stuff, but on Thanksgiving, the turkey stuffing, it was really good. So one of the few places that do Thanksgiving dinner there, and Whispering Canyon's another one that does a Thanksgiving dinner really,
I bet that would
well.
be good.
Whispering Canyon smokes their turkey. This is a whole different topic again. Man, tangents today, Doug. Tangents. Character dining. It was good. Good one, Lauren. All right, it's my turn. We're going to talk more about snacks here. Grocery delivery. Getting that Amazon or Instacart or something delivered to the bellhops. You go down, you pick it up. It's fantastic. We have been doing this for years. We buy a case of water and then we carry water with us into the park every morning. I buy my pack of Diet Mountain Dew because I'm not going to get that anywhere on property. Snacks to take into the park. Snacks for when we come back for a midday break, like cookies, chips, things like that.
Yeah. So we do the same thing. So, and we're ordering breakfast foods like cereal. All the resort hotels have a mini fridge in them. So like we've ordered a little gallon of milk or something. So
oh, wow.
We have, because we got to feed those kids up before we go rope shop. Right. So it's just, or muffins, whatever you need to get through. So breakfast is kind of cheap and taken care of that way with groceries, but bottled water is a huge one too, because the Florida water is just gross and it's just prepackaged, right? You just grab it and
it's
go.
Convenient. Yeah. And you can buy a whole case of water for what one bottle costs, right?
It's
like
nuts.
You can get like 24 bottles for the cost of one bottle. So it's easy math. There is going to be a delivery fee. You got to tip your bellhop people, right? But the amount you save on water alone makes it worth it. We used to do mini muffins all the time when the kids were little because it was in a package, easy to take with us onto the bus or walking to the rope.
We do those a lot.
Very easy to eat. And we used to get like little packs of chocolate milk or Sunny D that they could take too. The Sunny D was not as popular because they're from like a more refined period where they don't like to drink just straight up chemicals like us Gen Xers, but whatever.
So, and then for adults who want an adult beverage, you can order alcohol too.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to let Jake ever do that because you have to meet them then. They can't just drop it off at Girl Services. They have to make sure that you're 21. And I was like, we ain't got time for that.
No,
we're not like, we're happy to have like a drink with dinner and call it a day. So that wasn't a big deal for us. But if that is something you want, you can do it that way.
If your arrival day is just a resort day, then that's much easier to do that, to get the alcohol to meet them. If you're going to be just chilling at the resort, plus you get to pick your 2-hour window if you order early enough. Usually I order like the night before or I have it all in my cart ready to go. Make sure you have the right zip code and address in because that impacts what's available, right? What's available in Omaha, Nebraska to be delivered in 2 hours is different than Orlando. So make sure you put in that right zip code before you order it on Amazon. And then I'm usually sitting at the airport. Once I know my flight's like, okay, the plane's coming in, everything looks on time, I hit purchase then. And that's usually early enough that I can still get it that same day. Unless our flight's like really late. Sometimes I'll order it before we even go to the airport type of thing.
Yeah. And just one other little tip on that for Instacart, if you have like kids who are really picky about like brands or something like that, Amazon will just kind of substitute their best guess. So we have stopped using them. We use Instacart, but a lot of times you still have to meet them. But they will also text me when they're at the store and they'll be like, these are your options. And then I can say either like skip it, don't give it, they're not going to eat that, or this is the next closest thing and I'll okay that. So I like that because I've, my picky girls. So like, I need this brand and it has to be this flavor and look like this.
Is it usually from Publix then or from Target or Walmart? Where is it usually from or does it vary?
I think it just varies. It's like, I don't remember if I even get to pick the store all the time, but I must be able to. I'm probably just doing like Target or Publix.
Yeah.
Wherever I think like, cause usually our issue is we are looking for a very specific applesauce because I have a kid who doesn't eat fruit, right? And so that becomes a problem on vacation. And so she needs a very specific kind of applesauce.
You need fruit on vacation?
You do if you don't want a kid to have a stomach ache because they haven't gone to the bathroom in 3 days.
Details, Lauren, details.
The mom's what I'm talking about.
All right, time to move on.
Yes, we'll move on. Number 5, extended evening hours for deluxe level resort guests. This is a big time saver. I think this is great if you have older kids who can actually take advantage of those nighttime hours. Younger kids, I think, will struggle because it's usually 2 hours after the park closes. And if it's like summertime and the park's open or the holidays, right, and the park's already open till 10 and 11, that can get pretty late and you might not be using it. But it's usually not every week, check on the schedule, but typically Mondays it's at Epcot for 2 hours and Wednesdays at Magic Kingdom for 2 hours. People get a lot of use out of the Magic Kingdom one. Epcot can be a little harder because it's spread out.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time walking.
Yes, we've done it where we watched the fireworks at Epcot and then just did kind of front of the park attractions like Test Track and stuff like that, and then left. We just didn't go to the back because we were tired, but the lines were short and it was fantastic.
It's a good tip. If you're staying deluxe, it works out really well. That's for sure. And, when my kids were little, like, the park hours used to go that late all the time. There was like midnight closings at the Magic Kingdom all the time when I had toddlers and, early elementary school. So it's pretty crazy how, I don't know, it was like 2015 or so where they really started to cut back hours. So this is, it's weird to hear the late night because, man, we were forcing toddlers to stay up till midnight back in the day because you could. So I don't
Rebels.
have much more. Yeah. So, all right. Let's, next one. All right. Need more room for teens? Book 2 guaranteed connecting rooms if 2 adults are on the reservation.
And the rest have to be minors.
Right.
So we
Oof.
use this a lot, and we had to use it because we're just a bigger family. So it's a big thing for family. But I'm noticing this trend with families who have teens and they're not fitting in those little beds anymore, or you just need more space because they take up more space.
They do.
They do. So if you have 2 adults and the rest are minors, you can call Disney. You have to book it a certain way. So this is a great time to use a travel agent because someone's got to call Disney to make
Right.
sure it's set up
It's a
this way.
lot of time on the phone that
You can,
I'm a passenger princess. I'm not doing that.
yeah, yes. And you can't modify anything online. So this is a great time to have a travel agent. But they can call it and set it up that way so that they guarantee your 2 rooms will be connecting. So that way you can kind of have an adult room and a kid's room. Everyone's happier for it. I see a lot of families doing this with the value resorts just to make it more affordable. A lot of times it's cheaper than like the family suites at Art of Animation. You also get more beds out of it, and they're usually bigger. That's my beef with Art of Animation is the kids' beds are double sized. They're smaller. They need to refurb those rooms, right? And just bring down like the queen size Murphy beds. But until that happens, you're going to be more comfortable at like Pop or an All Stars or something like that with the bigger beds. And then you got 2 bathrooms because no one wants to share a bathroom with all their teens either. No. So this is a great way if you need some space, start looking at some of the values and do the connecting rooms.
We did that on our last trip where we did 2 at Pop and connected that was 2 trips ago. The last trip was 2 at Coronado because it's where Michelle could get us a deal. And so connected rooms. We were lucky though on our last 2 trips though to get connecting rooms. We were not guaranteed. The key on the guarantee is you have to have the 2 guardians, so to speak, and then the rest are minors. But Sam was 18, 19 years old. So technically we weren't guaranteed, but we still did get the connecting. But Disney does not love to guarantee connecting rooms unless you're like family of 6 splitting up, family of 5 splitting up. Now we have another adult in the house because Alden is now 18.
Oh, so now
we only have one
even
minor.
Tougher.
So I've told Michelle, I don't care if they're like halfway across the prop, they'll be fine. We'll find them. But she's like, no, the problem is packing because we don't like stuff gets kind of all packed together at certain right and like whatever. I don't pack. I don't know these things. So
it's just easier to have everyone together.
Yeah, so I bet this next time if we do that strategy, we're going to wind up not connecting. And it is what it is. We only have 1 kid now, technically, according to the laws of Florida.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We only have 1 child. Well, I mean, it really, if you went in Disney years, they stopped becoming a child.
We haven't had kids for a long time.
Right? They're like, your kid's 10, adult ticket.
Yep. Adult dining prices. So.
All right. Number 3, if you don't want to spend money on magic bands, there is a way to get around this because this becomes Doug and I's pet peeve, right?
Right.
Those people, so Disney will tell you can do everything on your phone. The problem is it takes forever. So what we recommend doing if you don't want to buy a magic band, which I get, if you are staying on site, ask for the hotel, the front desk to give everyone a key card. It's free and it links to your tickets. It gets you in the park. It also links your Lightning Lane. So just hand out the card as you're swiping through. It's much faster than the phone.
It's the same thing as a magic band. It's just not a cool bracelet. It's just the card, right? And the problem with relying on the phone only, other than Lauren and I poo-pooed it a lot the other week when we had a guest saying that's what she does, and we were both like, you're the person in front of us in line. I mean, we straight up said that to her. She's your coworker. We got
Mindy. She can handle it.
It was fine. Mindy's fine. She recovered well. Anyway, so don't be that guy. But I would get the card if you don't have a magic band and you are planning to use your phone a lot. I would get the card anyway because you never know when there's going to be an outage with the app. Right? It can go down.
This
Amazon
week it did.
went down the other day. Guess what server Disney uses? Amazon. So when Amazon goes down, Disney is like, dead stick, so to speak. So get the card no matter what when you check in if you're planning on just using your phone if you don't have a magic band. Because if that goes down, how are you getting in your room?
Right.
Like that concerns me more than getting into the park. It's how you get in your room. Like if your phone dies, You're coming back from a long day. You're going to go to the lobby. You're going to ask for a card, then go to your room. Just have the card already. Just do it. Just if you're depending on your phone, sure, use your phone because it's cool, but have the card in your back pocket in case of emergencies.
Yeah, I agree. And then, our PSA is if you're going through the lightning lane entrance, pass out the cards and have all the kids tap. There's usually multiple places to tap, so don't just wait one behind the other. It goes much faster.
Anyone over the age of 5 can hold their own card and tap their own thing. And a responsible 4-year-old, it's like an exciting part of the experience. Yeah. Like, don't take that away from them because mom has to scroll through the different things on her phone for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Get the card. Get the card.
Get the card.
Get the card. Yep. Get the card. Okay. Speaking of lightning lanes, number 2. Can you believe we're to number 2 already? Lightning lane hack incoming. You can enter 5 minutes early. Okay, just 5. I was flashing my hand. That's too many.
That's a lot of 5s.
That was 15. Just 5 minutes early. So you have a lightning lane that starts at, say, 10 a.m. You're going to see all these people milling about for that 10 a.m. lightning lane because Disney sometimes doesn't spread them out all that. They like chunk them. You go in 5 minutes before them. You're ahead of that rush to the tap style. And is it weird to stand there for 3 minutes waiting to go in? No, it's not. I've done it many times. I don't think it's weird. So go ahead, go in 5 minutes early. And Lauren, what about the back end of the lightning lane window?
Well, so you wrote 2 hours, but I will say I the rumor is, and we say this with a caveat because this could change at any minute. The rumor is that you can kind of go in late whenever.
Yeah, depending on the park. We've seen success of any time.
So I've had several clients say that they went hours later and it was fine. We got stuck up at a Citrico's dinner. It was delicious, but it was super slow. We were over 2 hours late for Space Mountain and we just dinged in to see what would happen. We got in without having to talk to anyone. They used to like ding at you and be like, you got to go talk to a cast member because you're too late. So I think the 2 hour rule is probably a good rule of thumb. If you're really late, you could try it. That's what we've been hearing.
Has been 2 hours for a while now. But lately, it seems like that's just kind of gone away, except possibly on some attractions, the bigger ticket ones. I don't know that the individual lightning lanes, I haven't heard of anybody going later than 2 hours on those.
I have.
Okay.
And it was fine.
Which one?
I know.
Guardians?
No, it was something in Magic Kingdom.
Rise? So it wasn't. So Rise, though, goes down so often that I think as soon as Rise goes down, everything's out the window, right?
Right. They're like, it's fine.
Like, just come on in. We don't care. You paid for it, right? Okay, get in.
Right.
Here. But the 2 hours was kind of the unwritten rule, the written unknown rule, the written unshared rule.
For like a long time, it was an hour and 15 minutes.
And then it creeped out to 2, and I heard cast members say that, like, officially.
Oh, you did? Okay, I never heard it official.
Yeah, I've had cast members say, oh, if you're under 2 hours, you're fine. Like, 2 hours late. So they would say it's really a 3 hour window, but we tell everybody it's a 1 hour window. Because Disney lies. So there you go.
But I think that knowing you can get in 5 minutes early, because how many times are you at a lightning lane and you hear people be like, well, see, honey, when that clock turns to the 10:03, you can go in. And I was like, does he know the 5 minute rule? Or are they like waiting until he probably doesn't.
No, they don't because they don't listen to the show. They're not getting free icing. It's devastating for them.
That is devastating.
So sad. Yeah. Vacation ruined. All right. What is number 1, Lauren?
Number 1, the namesake of the show. You need to rope drop to make the most of your time. It is the biggest time saver. If you put that together with early entry, because you're staying on site and you got into whatever park you wanted to get into early that day, 30 minutes early, you are winning at life. You have saved so much time just by doing these two things together.
Right. If my microphone wasn't attached to a boom, I'd drop it right now.
Oh.
Boom. Wow. Mic drop. Yeah. Rope drop. Just And if you think you're early, you're not early enough. Go as early as you can, like 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes before that place opens for early entry.
Yeah, so if you're
Get
taking
early.
a bus at a resort, we're at the bus stop at least an hour before, wouldn't
Mhm.
you say? Before the
Yeah.
park opens for early entry.
Right. So Magic Kingdom opens at 9. Early entry is 8:30. You are at the bus at Pop Century or Coronado Springs or Beach Club at 7:30 a.m.
Yep. And you still won't be the first one on the rope. So if you want to be the first one on the rope, go at 7:15. Add 15
Or
minutes.
or stay at the Contemporary and
That's
walk over.
true. Walk
That's
over.
really, if you want to be the first. The time we were picked as family of the day, like we went over there an hour and a half early and we're on the rope, matching shirts, chit-chatting with every cast member that walked by. I had to smile the whole time, but it worked. But they don't do that anymore, so never mind that whole
No.
story. It was a great day.
I
Yeah.
was on the rope when someone told me I had to go left at Magic Kingdom. Even
It
though
wasn't me.
I had early entry, I sat there and waited for the official park opening.
You know, we'll have a future show of how to ruin your rope drop. It's coming up maybe in December. We're going to have Alex on. We're going to talk about ways to screw up rope drop. I've seen people do so many things right and then just, it's like fumbling on the 1 yard line.
It is. You got there early and did all that work and you just
Then you did the treehouse.
didn't. Yeah. Or you went left when you had early entry and it could have gone right.
Right. Or you like went to Tomorrowland, right? But you rope dropped Buzz Lightyear or the Speedway.
Isn't that what you rope drop?
That's because I have motion sickness issues and I'm waiting on my family.
Just had to clarify.
Yeah, I mean, clarify. Yes, it's fine. I do that. Yeah. So there you go. That's our top 10. Did you have any honorable mentions that didn't quite squeak into the top 10, Lauren?
We did. I think we had a few. So one comes back to lightning lanes, another tip. I think most people know this, but just in case you don't, it's totally okay to stack lightning lanes. You
Yes.
don't have to wait until like the first one's over to book the next one. Well,
you have to use one
right.
to book one.
Yes. But they can overlap. The time that you can get into the ride can overlap. And that way you can use more lightning lanes in a day. So we do recommend doing that. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Another honorable mention, if you're not big into fireworks or parades, best time to go on rides, fireworks and parades.
Yes.
For sure.
Wait times will be low. What corrects me up those in the app, they'll make it seem like the lines are really long.
Oh, they're the end of the night.
not.
They lie. Don't trust the app wait times. We went on like 3 things as the fireworks were going on one time. Then we hit the Jungle Cruise. We got to the Jungle Cruise before the mob was coming for it from the fireworks. So we did the carpets while the fireworks were like the finale.
Nice.
It was really cool. You wouldn't think Aladdin would be like, yeah, let's do Aladdin during the fireworks, but it was really cool. We did Pirates and Aladdin. Rides.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Dumbo or People Mover. Those are good firework times.
People Mover's cool. I think Aladdin was really surprisingly neat. I think it's underrated firework attraction. A lot of people like to talk about Thunder Mountain and Tiana's Bayou and the People Mover, but Aladdin might be where it's at, Lauren.
I had no idea. I usually just don't want to be spit on.
If you go during the cold months, it's turned off. So
I guess that's the time to
there you go. Ride Aladdin in January. Okay.
Yeah.
Any others?
So the only other thing I wanted to add is if you want to save money, a good way to do that is using a good travel agent because they are monitoring discounts for you. So you don't have to watch it. If the system is down and they need to call something in or something's weird with your reservation, like we talked about with the 2 guaranteed rooms, there are little tiny things that make it impossible to switch online. You have someone in your corner that's going to call and get that discount for you and save you a lot of money that way. They will also share a lot of these tips and tricks and other ones with you to kind of help you navigate the parks. But if you are a huge park goer and you just want someone to monitor so that you can get the best deal and the best bang for your buck on a hotel room, they will do that as well.
There you go. So if you're looking to go use these tips at Walt Disney World or really any other park, reach out to our friends at Touring and Cruises so they can monitor that reservation for you, get that discount for you, give you advice on dining, resorts, all that sort of stuff. Fee free. You pay them nothing. They get paid by Disney, same price. Really, it's a no-brainer. Also, Nebraska friends, if you're looking to get to the Magic faster, Lincoln Airport, direct flights on Breeze Airways coming in December. Also, make sure you're following us on social media at all of the things at Rope Drop Radio. We're on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and YouTube. Also at Rope Drop Radio, you can go see our faces over there and see all the weird facial expressions I make while speaking and talking with my hands because I'm Italian. And then check out our website, ropedroppod.com. You can sign up for our mailing lists, which we have yet to mail anything to anyone one of these days. Once we get more people on the mailing list, that will be great. We're going to get on to the after show for our patrons. So thank you so much for listening today. So for Lauren, I'm Doug. This has been another Rope Drop Radio.